the guy. Well,
Yeah.
guys left Paul.
Yeah.
Does that mean Paul's not a man of the Lord?
That's right.
Huh?
And then the 70 left Yahushua at one point.
Well, all the 12 betrayed, turned their back on him, including Peter. It says, so that means the Lord ain't right?
That's right. That's right.
Only Luke is with me. Take Mark and bring him with thee, for he is profitable to me for the ministry, right? And Tychicus have I sent to Ephesus. It says, the cloak that I left at Troas with Carpus, when thou comest, bring with thee, and the books, but especially the parchment. 14th verse. Alexander the coppersmith did me, and you read about Alexander in another book. Alexander the coppersmith did me much evil. The Lord reward him according to his work. What does that mean? The Lord reward him according to his work. Put a curse him. And he said, and the other, you just read the scripture that Paul sent him unto Satan.
And then see the thing about it. See you know that's the reason why Paul was admonishing Timothy and other men that were with him, was because you had the same thing that's going on today. You had going on back then. You know, you had doctrines and the gospel that was being taught, and you had guys that were distorting it. You know, and then there were issues that were coming. There were hot topic issues that were popping off back then that were detrimental to the faith, to the truth. You know, it's the same thing like today. You know, right? Circumcision was one of them back then. You had the resurrection was another one. You know, you had men back then that believed in the resurrection. You had men back then that didn't believe in the resurrection. You know, even like today. You know, so these things that you're seeing happening right now is nothing new. These things have been happening from the past. But the only thing is that in today's society that we live in, there are different issues that are being discussed and different issues that guys are falling away from, as to where back then it was dealing with, let's say, like faith, or let's say which is today also faith, the resurrection, and things of that nature. You know, that were pertaining, that were very detrimental to knowing the truth back then.
Yeah, to add to what you're saying, you had the Israelite foreigners.
Yep.
A lot of them were not accepted by the Jews because of the way they looked.
Yep, that's right.
You know, the dress, the attire that they wore. Yep. So that was going on back then. Even today, even now. That's right. You know, you got guys that don't believe in they say that Elder Tar came up with the concept of the Israelite foreigners. You didn't have the Israelite foreigners.
That's right. It's in the scriptures.
You know, like the word Gentile means foreigner.
They're pseudo-Israelites, all right?
Yeah.
The Most High is not, and it's evident, man.
Yeah, just like you.
The Lord is not dealing with these guys, man.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, we're growing in this thing. You know, we're the elite. Right. Okay, that's why we the apostles, man.
Yeah. But case in point, you know, you got guys that believe every Israelite's supposed to look like a straight up so-called Negro.
That's right.
Because when
I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, because when we at the main school, that was kind of taught. You know, it was a while before they accepted light-skinned dudes and especially Ephraimites that really look light-skinned. It was a while before they were accepted. Most of the guys in there, I know when I first came in, looked like straight up like buckwheat. All right, dark skin, you know, big lips, big nose, you know.
Yeah, if you was a typical tribe, they would throw Judah in your face.
Yeah.
Yeshaya, that simple nigga said, get on your own tribe.
Yeah.
He said that to me. He said, look, you getting on Judah, get on your own tribe.
Yeah.
Where's that in the scriptures?
Right.
Give me a scripture, Yeshaya, where it says Levi got to get on Levi. Right. Ephraim got to get on. If there's no Ephraimite, you can't say nothing.
Right.
Yeshaya, you a simple-minded fool, man.
Right.
Simple.
And that's why the scriptures speak about growing in the grace of the Lord.
And Yeshaya hasn't grown, because that video that he did was 1992 shit, man.
Rehashed. That's right. Now, the Spirit that revealed to us, not every Israelite is going to look like your typical so-called Negro. And you got a lot of guys that got a problem with that.
Hold up. They can't even get over the hurdle of You got Israelites that look just like Edomites. You got Israelites that got blonde
man.
hair and blue-eyed and look Scandinavian, man.
That blows their mind.
But you know why you guys can't get it? Because you're doing things based on your emotions, man. Like Polite. But everything Polite does is emotional, man. His thing is based upon emotions.
And then this is the reason why Yahweh Shai said about them wicked Pharisees and them that they wash the outside of the cup, but the inside of the cup they're not washing it. Because to the outside world you look all polished, you got them nice garments, you got the armbands and the headbands and the polished look, but inside in your spirit you're lacking the truth, which is what cleans you. What renews you. What builds up your spirit. What makes you grow spiritually. Not what you look like on the outside, because you guys are so occupied with what the looks on the outside that you're lacking what's really the substance of this truth, which is the knowledge. That's why a lot of you are lacking. You got something?
I can say something real quick before you read that. Just to back up what you said is true. Like Barak, the house of Saul, and shit like that. When y'all was out there and Shaka Utmost was coming against y'all, you had that camp and all you guys had them fancy gun. Barak, you look like you just walked out of the 13th Warrior. You had the typical Barak, the turban, the arm. They had the ponchos with the. You guys are looking decked out. But then Shaka Utmost made you look stupid, man. You Barak, I don't know. You ain't know what to do. This guy was running circles around you guys, man. With his simple-minded ass. Yeah. Oh, and another thing. Apostle Tahar was reading that scripture. It just dawned on me. The thing about Cornelius, you guys are simple. Well, this is just what we're talking about. Y'all can't accept Cornelius as a Israelite, right? And the only proof y'all got is to prove that he's an Edomite. He's from the Italian band, brother. See, that's it right there. It says, they told us when they kicked us out, it said he's from the Italian band.
You're simple-minded, man. The Most High is not dealing with you, man. That's why you keep reinventing yourself. That's why you guys are getting together to have that debate.
Yeah, man.
Because some nigga done threw you some money, man.
Yeah.
You
simple-minded.
And you're trying to get fame out of that, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. No, but the reason I brought that up, because I was just thinking, you were reading the scripture just now about Paul putting the curse on Alexander, right? All those names were Greek names, man. Yeah. And then in the scriptures it tell you that it was Timothy. Timothy father was a Greek. So how come you guys ain't teaching that Timothy is an Edomite, man?
Because they're stupid. They're stupid asses. They don't know the scriptures, man. The Most High is not guiding them. Them guys are just lost. Jude. They're Jude. The book of Jude. That's them.
You guys. That's you guys.
Oh, like this guy. What's this guy that committed adultery recently?
Maharakar.
He was in the Bronx, standing in the audience while IUIC was teaching, and he was talking to one. He was just standing there with the Fopi bandana, and he was talking to them guys. I said, "Don't these niggas know that this guy's a famous adulterer?"
You guys are stupid. You guys.
He's a lost soul, man.
Yeah, you guys
the reason
lost.
why he's there because he's a wandering soul, man.
Yep.
They'll get with a bunch of them get together, then they'll break up, then they'll get with other groups, then they'll come together.
Yep.
They're wandering souls, man.
Yep.
There's no rhyme and reason to that group that y'all put together, man.
That's right. And none of that. Baloo, you a wandering soul too. You going to them little meetings in D.C. You was with the House of Saul 1 week, then 1 week you by yourself, then you
Hold up, that meeting that they had, every group in there had their own doctrine, man.
They had their own doctrine, man. You guys out your